So we started this conversation and I said, we need to have this conversation because what is the difference between explaining yourself, explaining where you're coming from, and then defensiveness? And truthfully, in the context of where this came up is there was someone who had commented on one of my reels, and it was a really interesting comment. And so I had reflected back what they said and validated it, and then provided an explanation of where the reel was coming from. And then someone else came in. It's always interesting to watch comments. Someone else came in and said, well, you're just being defensive. And when comments come in like this, I really do. First, I value my community so deeply. And so when someone's going to hold a mirror up for me, I'm going to think, I better think about this.
Even if they don't agree, which is really important.
Yeah, right? So I don't want everyone to just hold this like parrot up to me and be like, oh, so great, so great. No, challenge my thinking. I love that. So I took a step back and then I came to you and I said, am I being defensive when I explain this? And then what's the difference? And you and I were both like, wow, I bet people really struggle with this one.
It's a fine line.
It is a fine line.
I think it's very context dependent.
Mm-hmm.
Are you interacting within a romantic relationship? Are you explaining something you've put out on social media in a public forum? I think the relational to someone you're married with is much different than some rando on the internet.